What is going on, everybody? We are back with another rebuild, baby. By the title of today's video, you already know we are doing the redemption of Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. Our sole mission being to get Derrick Rose a championship no matter what the cost. One of the biggest what ifs in NBA history, constantly mentioned as one of the best players who never got a ring. Super excited to get this done. So for all the Derrick Rose Chicago Bulls lovers out there, this one's for y'all. I hope you enjoy. Hit that like button down below and go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're at it if you're trying to catch more videos like this one. It's your boy Dylan. You're watching Micromanagement 2K. Let's go. We got a 22-year-old Derrick Rose here. Only been in the league 2 years up until this point. The #1 pick in the 2008 draft. Coming off a 21 points per game season with 4 rebounds, 6 assists on 49% shooting. And I know at this point in time in real life, Carlos Boozer just got signed, but I'm already thinking we should trade him. Entering age 28 season, 86 overall. This is probably his highest trade value he's going to have here. Before I forget, turning Derrick Rose's durability all up to 99. I don't know if this is foolproof on him like not getting injured. I hope for timeline's sake it doesn't repeat the injuries that he faced in real life in his career. But in the event that it does happen, that he does get hurt, especially if it's a major injury, we'll just turn injuries off, even though I don't want to do that. Getting offered Gerald Wallace for Luol Deng straight up. Might have to take that one. Can't lie to you there. All right, so noted on the Gerald Wallace trade, I am considering that one for sure. We are going to bring in Zach Randolph here. Age 29, getting close to his 30s, so we won't have super long with him, but he's got some great badges right now, coming off a 21-12 season. Him pairing up with Derrick Rose is just going to be a nightmare. Bringing in a 25-year-old Sam Young as well, with some great defensive badges coming in on his second year. Got to give up Ronnie Brewer in this trade, which I don't love, but getting Zach Randolph or Carlos Boozer, we got to give up 38-year-old Kurt Thomas as well. I don't think this is a bad trade. I think we should take it. Welcome Zach Randolph. So D Rose and Zach Randolph now are big two. The question is now, do we want to keep Joakim Noah, dominate the boards, be a great interior defensive presence as well? I want to keep Joakim Noah and I'll take that Gerald Wallace trade for Luol Deng straight up. I do like Luol Deng, but that Gerald Wallace trade is a good one. I feel like we are in a championship window, and if we're going to beat this big three out in Miami, we're going to have to bring in some guys to make a difference. We do have $4 million in salary cap. I tried to cheat a little bit. I tried to go get Danny Green, who's a free agent here. And we have $4.8 million in cap, but for some reason it's saying I can't sign Danny Green. That would be a crazy addition. A 23-year-old Danny Green. Would love to have him. Could do Antonio Daniels, which we probably will elect to do, but let's do a couple more trades first. So we do have a 23-year-old James Johnson, the ultimate fighter here. He does have some good trade value from what I'm seeing. So we are going to trade James Johnson and Keith Bogans here, and I like Keith Bogans. Used to play with the Magic, my Orlando Magic, but we're going to bring in CJ Miles here and Damian Wilkins for James Johnson and Keith Bogans. Bring in some nice shooting and a little bit more competition there at that shooting guard spot, which was our weakest position. We can still go and sign Antonio Daniels out of free agency. I like CJ Watson. I like him as a backup point guard. This dude's auto-generated, so let's just trade him for a real player. That way I don't have to look at him all season. And it's only offering me auto-generated players. Okay. And Eric Dampier is out here in free agency. We will try to bring him on a 1-year minimum, and he accepts. Beautiful. Antonio Daniels as well, we will elect to bring in from free agency. So we got two 35-year-old free agents we're bringing in with some nice badges, so definitely can get some good mentorship going with that. Not seeing any other trades that I like, so let's just get right into it, man. Let's see how this team does. I definitely think we improved. Didn't give up any first-round picks. We'll have to look back to re-signing Zach Randolph as well as extending Derrick Rose in the offseason. We're 4th in the power rankings. Let's look into this rotation here, man. And I actually really like the minutes 2K suggesting. We're going to give D Rose 37 minutes at the 1 to start off the year. 29 going to CJ Miles starting at the 2 for us. Gerald Wallace getting 32 minutes at the 3. 35 minutes going to Zach Randolph and Joakim Noah here. 23 minutes going to CJ Watson. 20 going to Taj Gibson. He's basically our backup center. We have Sam Young getting 16 minutes in here. 13 going to Kyle Korver. Starting off with a 9-man rotation, we have Eric Dampier here. We have Antonio Daniels, who we will use to mentor and as veteran depth for if we face any injuries. Damian Wilkins as well. So we have some good depth here. And Omar Asik with some good badges here. The White Mamba, and we got the auto-generated Keith Jackson, who we will remove first chance we get. We are running a defensive system proficiency. I thought Tom Thibodeau was the coach. It's got this guy, Steven Carter, so I'm not sure about that. CJ Miles doesn't really fit the mold of the defensive system. Could go a lot of different directions. I almost want to go with balance though, just because that is going to be good for Derrick Rose. And CJ Miles in a defensive system isn't really going to thrive. Let's start off at defense, and then if we're losing games, we'll switch it up. Derrick Rose is a 95. I mean, I don't know who we could have mentor him on this team, but we do got some good candidates to get mentored and to do the mentoring. Starting off with a 23-year-old CJ Miles. Like to see if we can get Antonio Daniels to give him some of those badges he's got. Unfortunately, not as good as we were hoping. We will at least attempt it though with the versatile visionary, lightning launch, and pick dodger. So we're actually going to get Zach Randolph here to mentor Taj Gibson. Only 4 years older than him, but gonna get him a rebound chaser badge, get his brick wall badge to a silver, and we'll get him a post powerhouse badge as well. We will have Eric Dampier mentor Joakim Noah here, get his rise up to a silver, post powerhouse, and pogo stick. So there you have it, Derrick Rose and Zach Randolph, with Joakim Noah, Gerald Wallace, CJ Miles, Taj Gibson, CJ Watson, Kyle Korver, and company. Let's get it going, man. Let's go get it in year one. Great. So even though Derrick Rose injuries are off, the Zach Randolph's injuries are very much alive and well, and he's got a fractured left leg, and he's going to be out for the season. Lord have mercy. We were not prepared for this. So no more Zach Randolph. In comes Eric Dampier, giving Taj Gibson 30 minutes in that starting 4 spot. Dampier coming in getting 15. Korver and Sam Young's minutes going up. So we can kiss our championship hopes this year goodbye. And we got to re-sign him in the offseason. But we're going on an even hotter win streak now. And yeah, ever since Zach Randolph got hurt, we've been on a crazy win streak. Well, we just lost one to the Mavericks, but we're 38-7. I did not expect it to go like that. It's the trade deadline, 43-8. We've only lost like 3 games ever since Randolph got hurt. Honestly, doing better than before he was in the lineup. Zach Randolph averaging 19 points and 12.5 boards before he got hurt, on 51% shooting. Joakim Noah's getting 12 points, 15 rebounds, 2 blocks, and almost a steal. We got Derrick Rose averaging 29 points, 4 rebounds, and almost 8 assists. Gerald Wallace is doing well in this system. CJ Miles being our second leading scorer ever since Zach Randolph has been out. Shooting about 40% from 3 on almost 4 attempts per game. That's what we need from him. Taj Gibson getting 7.5 points, 8 rebounds, almost a block and a half. So doing good in that starting lineup. I don't know if I want to do anything, man. And we never even set this offensive focus. I'm going to leave it now. We will crash defensive glass, though. I want to play physical defense, too, honestly. Hopefully that I don't mess us up by doing that. So getting off for 2 second-round picks from the Spurs in 2012 and 2013 for our 2014 and 15 second-round pick and Keith Jackson. I'm going to do it just to get rid of this guy. I don't want any auto-generated guys. So yeah, obviously the Zach Randolph trade sucks. I thought about trading Sam Young here for Chuck Hayes, but I feel like that's just because we're missing Zach Randolph and we're kind of looking for like a replacement there. But once Zach Randolph comes back, if he comes back, because he's wanted to test free agency, it says. But yeah, I don't want to. We're doing really, really good though, even after the injury. Not going to make any moves here, even though we probably should, to try to make a run against the Miami Heat here and make a finals run. Yeah, and I just don't want to feel like I need to do anything drastic when we had a really good team. We still have a really good team now. I don't want to try to jeopardize that by messing up the chemistry and making a move and potentially make us worse. So going through the All-Star break here, Derrick Rose, I'm sure he did lead the East All-Stars in scoring and to a victory. Joakim Noah made it on this All-Star team as well. If Zach Randolph wasn't hurt, we could have had 3 All-Stars. Miami Heat, big 3 making it in here. Here's your West All-Star lineup. And DeRozan won the dunk contest in this year's simulation, and Ray Allen won the 3-point contest. Let's go finish out this season, man. CJ Miles breaks his right forearm. Just can't catch a break. We'll throw Korver in that starting 2 spot. And then throw Antonio Daniels in there. Let Antonio Daniels get 12 minutes. Throw 15 to Dampier. Kyle Korver, 31 minutes here, giving 35 to Joakim Noah. All right, let's do it. Looking really good now with Antonio Daniels in that bench rotation and Kyle Korver starting. We went 69 and 13. Wow. Russ won the MVP. They done robbed my guy. Where's D Rose at? They don't even got him listed up here. He's way down here. Had better stats than what he averaged his MVP year. Almost 29 a game. 4 rebounds, 7 assists. I digress. So Russ is your MVP here. DeMarcus Cousins gets Rookie of the Year with the Kings. Manu Ginobili getting 6th Man of the Year. LeBron getting Defensive Player of the Year. 1.5 blocks, 1.7 steals. Marcin Gortat with the Magic getting Most Improved. Stephen Carter with your Chicago Bulls getting Coach of the Year. 69 wins is crazy, man. And we also got Executive of the Year as well. All-NBA First Team, Chris Paul made it on here over Derrick Rose. He averaged 22.5 points and 11 assists. So Russ, Chris Paul, LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, and Paul Gasol on your first team. Second team, you got Derrick Rose on here, Rajon Rondo, Kevin Durant, Josh Smith, and Tim Duncan. You got Dwayne Wade, Kobe Bryant, Elton Brand, Carmelo Anthony, and DeMarcus Cousins filling out the third team. All defensive first team, you got CP3, Russ, LeBron, Josh Smith, and Tim Duncan. All defensive second team, you got Rondo, Kobe, Kevin Garnett, Paul Millsap, and Roy Hibbert. All rookie first team is DeMarcus Cousins, Blake Griffin, John Wall, Nikola Pekovic, and Derek Favors. All rookie second team, you got Eric Bledsoe, Greg Monroe, Trevor Booker, Paul George, and Gordon Hayward. All right, so we will get the first seed in this first year simulation. We won 69 games, one of the best teams of all time. Next best team was the Heat, and they were 16 games back. So I'm really excited to see how we do in these playoffs, even without Zach Randolph here. It is going to be interesting to see what happens. Waiting on CJ Miles to get back from injury. Still got 2 to 4 weeks with him. Kyle Korver has had some rough shooting nights. So I will elect to start Antonio Daniels. And I'm not going to give either of them a bunch of minutes. We'll give him 26 in that starting lineup. We'll give him 41 minutes to Derrick Rose. Really need him to go crazy in these playoffs. If we're going to make a finals run without Zach Randolph, it's going to have to happen now. We'll see how we do in the first couple games with Antonio Daniels in the lineup. If not, we'll put Kyle Korver back. This could be better for our system as we do run a defensive system. We're giving 33 to Gerald Wallace. He is a little fatigued, as well as Joakim Noah, but we have to ignore that and keep pushing. 37 going to Joakim Noah. 29 to Taj Gibson. 23 to CJ Watson off the bench. 21 to Sam Young. Eric Dampier getting 15 minutes, as well as Kyle Korver. We'll look at those player stats real quick. Obviously, Derrick Rose led us in scoring, led us in assists as well. MVP caliber season. Zach Randolph was doing crazy in the 23 games he was playing for us. We had CJ Miles. He was our third leading scorer at the time he went down. Shooting 41% from 3, getting 15 points on 30 minutes a night. Gerald Wallace getting 15 points almost on 32, 33 minutes. Almost 9 rebounds, 1.2 steals, and almost a whole block. Shot 34% from 3, 46 from the field. Joakim Noah, 15 rebounds, 12 points, 1.5 blocks, and a steal. Yes, please. And then CJ Watson, basically as our 6th man, 22 minutes a night for him. He shot 42% from 3, but 38% from the field. Kyle Korver getting 8.5 points on 19 minutes. Shot 40% from 3 on 2.5 attempts. Taj Gibson getting about 8 and 8 on 28 minutes, 1.5 blocks and 0.7 steals. Really solid for us stepping into that power forward spot after we lost Zach Randolph. Sam Young on 20 minutes, 7.5 points, 4.5 rebounds. Like to see his percentages get a little bit better. Eric Dampier getting 5 and 5 on 14 minutes. Antonio Daniels doing his thing in the 18 games he played. Team stats, we allowed 95.6 points a game. That was best defense in the league with this defensive system. Only scored 110, which was 5th in the league actually, 110. So the best defense, 5th best offense, 2nd best point differential with 14.6 behind the Thunder, who had a 16.3 point differential. 10th in field goal percentage at 47% as a team. 3rd in 3-point percentage at 39%. 79.4. Fourth best free throw percentage at 77. Most offensive rebounds a game at 18.6. Next best was the Cavs at 17.3. Led the league in defensive rebounds and total rebounds per game at 58.6. And that was without Zach Randolph for most of the season. 20th in steals at 6.8, but second in blocks at 6 a game, tied for first with the Trailblazers. 5.2 points off turnovers was 16th. We were 8th in second chance points at 12.8. 10th in points in the paint at 43. Our bench unit, one of the worst in the league with 29 points a game, 28th in the league. Best opponent field goal percentage at 43%, almost 44%. That's amazing. Fourth best opponent three-point percentage at 33. Going up against these 76ers, led by Elton Brand, Thaddeus Young, Evan Turner, Lou Williams, Maurice Spates. They got Drew Holiday, who's got a dislocated left patella. They won't have him for this series. So a solid team, a lot of young guys on here. I think we should take them out no problem. Simulate game one. Let's see how we do. 131 to 109 in this game one. Derrick Rose leading the way with 33 points. Joakim Noah with 19 points and 20 rebounds, 3 blocks as well. Kyle Korver had 17 off the bench. As soon as we put him in a bench role, he does that. Antonio Daniels, though, had 14 points, 7 assists in that starting lineup and was 7 for 8. So let's keep it going. Another big win, 109 to 94. Derrick Rose getting 31 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Kyle Korver with another 17 points off the bench on 15 minutes. Antonio Daniels, though, 11, 2, and 5 with a steal. 5 for 9 from the floor. 4 turnovers, but he's doing good. CJ Watson had 14. Joakim Noah with 19 boards in this game. Low scoring game in game 3. We go up 3-0 though, 88 to 79. Derrick Rose with 25 points in this one. CJ Watson getting 17 as our 6th man. Really coming in for us when we need him. Kyle Korver, probably our 2nd best scorer in these playoffs so far. Let's see if we can get the clean sweep on these Sixers. Let them come back in the 4th. They win by 3. Zach Randolph, if he was in here right now, he would be killing it. But got to focus on the future. We're killing them in game 5. 123 to 64, a blowout win. Derrick Rose with 30 points, 4 steals, 6 assists. We get out of this first round against these Sixers, and we're going to be facing these Detroit Pistons, who are the 5th seed. Take a look at their roster. They got Rodney Stuckey. They got Greg Monroe, Charlie Villanueva, a 31-year-old Tracy McGrady, Ben Gordon, Ben Wallace, Richard Hamilton, who is injured here. He has a dislocated left patella. Without making adjustments, we'll see how we do in game 1. Come on, Bulls. How do we lose to this squad? 108 to 94. Derrick Rose was 6 for 13. Can't have that, or we're going to have to put playthrough star on. Ben Gordon with 22 points. Greg Monroe, 16 points, 13 boards. T-Mac with 14, 8, and 8. Like, what happened, man? Gerald Wallace 5 for 15. It's saying Antonio Daniels should be getting 0 minutes. We'll go ahead and throw Korver back in that lineup. We won't give him 0. We'll give Daniels 12 minutes. And we'll give Korver 29. Hopefully get some more scoring with that. We'll do playthrough star as well. I want Derrick Rose putting up all the shots. Nobody else should be shooting more shots than Derrick Rose. And other than that, I think it looks good. Just a bad game 1. We weren't prepared. Underestimated them. Now we're going to come back, get a nice gentleman sweep here. Manifesting it forward. 123 to 98. Derrick Rose leading the way with 33 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists, 14 for 17. Now that we did play through star. Kyle Korver in that starting lineup getting 27 points. He may be a must start just for the scoring at this point. Tie up the series 1-1. Let's keep that momentum going into this next one, going into Detroit. 110 to 86, up 2-1. Like the adjustments we made. 106 to 88. D Rose with 38 in this game, 8 assists, 16 points, 20 boards for Noah. Up 3-1. Let's get this gentleman sweep going. CJ Miles is fully healed. Nice way to come back from that game 1. We win 4 in a row, win 124 to 86. Derrick Rose has been leading us in scoring every game since we changed it to play through star. We're going up against Miami here. Let's go look at their roster. So now we can't sleep on guys anymore. We gentlemen swept 2 lousy teams. They do got Chris Bosh dealing with a strained left hip, which is just what we need. 1 to 2 weeks, so it's going to be hampering him throughout the series. His overall is being affected by that. You got Dwayne Wade and you got LeBron James. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to do our damnedest. Unfortunately, we are going to take out Antonio Daniels, even though he's having a hell of a playoffs, shooting 66% from 3 on 21 minutes. It's insane, the playoff run he's having. So we can't take Kyle Korver out, but we will bring CJ Miles in as our 6th man. Fingers crossed, man. Let's go take down this Miami Heat. Entering game 1, it's back and forth, but we are taking a nice lead. 116-96, we won by 20 in this first game. I've been anticipating this matchup since the beginning of this video. On the edge of my seat here. 31 for Derrick Rose, 19 for CJ Miles as our 6th man. Noah grabbing 21 boards. Kyle Korver with the off game whenever CJ Miles comes back. Not going to adjust just yet. But we held LeBron to 17 points, held Chris Bosh to 16, and held Dwayne Wade to 14. All of them under 50% shooting except Chris Bosh. If we can keep up that level of defense, I think we'll be just fine. Hold on to this lead, Bulls. Hold on to it. We had a huge lead in the first half. Let the Heat come back and tie it up. If we went up 2-0, I was going to be screaming. And Kyle Korver with 2 back-to-back shitty games. I'm worried if I put in CJ Miles, though, he's going to do the same thing. We're going to switch places with him, though, for a game. Going to give Korver those 23 minutes, going to give Miles 28. Korver's going to be our 6th man now, and we'll see how that does us. We get the 1-point victory, the narrow victory here in game 3, up 2-1. Derrick Rose dropping 30 a game consistently, averaging 29 for these playoffs, 4 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 55% shooting, 34% from 3. CJ Miles having a rougher game. So yeah, I think it's just being in that starting lineup, having to go up against Dwayne Wade in that shooting guard spot. It's not easy. Heat are starting off this game hot, but we're creeping back. Can we win it? Nah, it's going to be too much. The series is tied 2-2, man. Kyle Korver doing good in that 6-man role. Whoever's in that starting shooting guard spot is going to struggle. Going to give a little less minutes to all these guards here. Drop Miles to 26. I'm going to drop Watson to 17. Just so I can give Gerald Wallace a couple more minutes, as well as Joakim Noah. Let's go, Bulls. Let's take a 3-2 lead. Let's go, Bulls. Let's beat the Heat, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Up 3-2. That's a little too much. Sorry. 23 points, 14 assists for D Rose. CJ Miles getting 21 points, 13 and 19 for Joakim Noah, averaging almost 17 boards a game in these playoffs. It's absurd, bro. He's a cheat code. I can't believe I thought about trading him. So glad we have him. Up 3-2. Game 6 here in Miami. Bulls have the lead. Going into the 4th, we're going to do it, man. We beat the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals here in year 1. 109-93, the best defense in the league. We did it, man. Dallas is up 3-2 on the Nuggets. Can the Nuggets pull out the upset? And they do. So Carmelo Anthony and a Derrick Rose NBA Finals. You couldn't draw this up any better. Let's go look at that Nuggets roster. You got Carmelo Anthony coming back from a hernia injury. He's got the green light. They got Chauncey Billups. They got Nene. They got Ty Lawson, J.R. Smith, Aaron Aflalo, Kenyon Martin, Birdman, Al Harrington, Sheldon Williams. This team is deep. And they got Melo at the helm. We got Gerald Wallace, who should be a good matchup on him defensively. I don't see any reason why we can't stop him. Joakim should be getting 20 boards a game. Saying we should be giving D-Rose 43 minutes. I'm not going to argue it. We'll give him 43. Gonna keep everybody else's minutes the same. We got one more round to go. We gotta take out Carmelo Anthony and the Denver Nuggets. Let's get it going. All right, Bulls, let's get it going. Cook them in game 1. Big second half blowout. Really, after the first quarter, it was a blowout. D Rose getting 38 points and 10 assists. Gerald Wallace getting 21 and 10. Kyle Korver had 16 as our 6th man. Taj Gibson getting 14 points, 12 boards. Joakim Noah is hurt. I can't have that right now, man. I can't have that. He had 16 boards, played 35 minutes, so it looks like he played through the injury, unless he caught it at the end of the game. Let's go see what that's about. We can still play him through the injury, thank God. He's got a bruised left heel, though. It's not affecting his overall. We need you to power it through this series, Joakim. Go get this ring. And Lord have mercy, don't let this Joakim Noah stop us. Ooh, we get the close victory. 97-95. Come back in the 4th to win it. Joakim Noah playing through injury. Only 9 boards this game on 38 minutes. 31 for Derrick Rose. Let's go up 3-0. Damn it, 125-100. Melo getting 21 points. Multiple guys getting over 10 points, like 6-7 guys. Noah with 22 points and 20 boards in this game. 31 for D Rose. Let's go up 3-1 on these Nuggets. Starting off with a nice lead. Hold it. Don't let them come back. All right, 107-96. We are one win away from getting Derrick Rose a championship in year one. Got snubbed for MVP. That's okay. We'll get him a finals MVP. 42 points for Derrick Rose here. One more game, Bulls. One more game. Let's take it home. We're up 19 with 6 minutes in the fourth quarter. 38 seconds left. 113-83. Up 3-1 in these finals. There's a new king in town, and his name is Derrick Rose, y'all. Get out the way! Did it without Zach Randolph. I had Derrick Rose leading the way, and we are going to get this championship here with your Chicago Bulls here in year one. This was the redemption of Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. We did it, y'all. We did it. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I am so happy right now, bro. I hate to do it to you, Melo. We'll make it up to you in another video. Derrick Rose, we had to do it for him real quick. Chicago Bulls, your 2010-2011 NBA champions. And I love that matchup too with the Nuggets versus the Bulls. It couldn't have got any better than that. We had two really easy teams in that first 2 rounds, so I was a little bit skeptical going to that Heat matchup because we gentlemen swept the first 2 rounds. I didn't know how that Heat matchup was going to go. I figured it was going to be close, but man, and there goes Gerald Wallace. Why isn't Derrick Rose holding the trophy right now? There he goes. There he goes, the man right there. Derrick Rose, baby. There he goes. There he goes. Hold it high, baby. Hold it high. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well deserved. Finals MVP for Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose with 40 points, 5 assists and 6 steals, 2 blocks, 14 for 28 in the closeout win. Gerald Wallace being a huge contributor on this championship run. He's really the unsung hero of all of this because we didn't give him a whole lot of credit along the way. Amazing run, bro. I thought we were going to be at this for a minute. I did not think we were going to win this championship without Zach Randolph. We didn't make any trades after the Zach Randolph injury. We just stuck with it. We were even performing better without Zach Randolph running that defensive system. This just goes to show you defense wins championships. If you have the best defense and a mid offense, you're going to go far, especially if you have the personnel that can stop those superstar players. Derrick Rose getting your finals MVP, age 22, age 23 season, got snubbed from his MVP in real life in this simulation, but gets the finals MVP. I think that's a good trade-off. 36.5 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and almost a whole block. Almost 50-40-90, almost 60-40-90 shooting. NBA champion, finals MVP, all-star, second team All-NBA. Hell of a season for Derrick Rose. Literally everyone on this team is getting their first ring except Brian Scalabrine and Antonio Daniels. So what a video, bro. Loved how that went down. I was scared shitless when we lost Zach Randolph. This was all Derrick Rose in this one. Took down the Miami Heat Big Three, took down Melo. I can't believe that. Can't wait to post this. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know for damn sure I did. I thought that Zach Randolph, Derrick Rose combination was going to feed families for seasons on end. But apparently we didn't even need him. Couldn't ask for a better storybook ending, going out, beating those Denver Nuggets led by Carmelo Anthony. Really nice touch to finish off that video. I knew we were going to have to face that Miami Heat Big Three. Luckily, we prevailed. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button for me down below. This is going to be part of our redemption series that we're going to be doing. We're going to pick various great players who never won a ring with their respected franchise. And the sole mission of the video is to be getting them their first championship or a championship with them as the number one option. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below for me and join the micromanagement family. We're trying to build this thing up, man. I need some more subscribers. Y'all see me down there. Let me know down in the comment section what video you'd like to see next. Who should I build a team around? What team should I do? What concept? If y'all have any suggestions at any time, doesn't have to be this video, just drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you would like to see. I will make it happen for you at the best of my ability. I am Dylan. I appreciate all y'all watching. Keep doing y'all's thing. I'm gonna keep doing mine. Show some love because you will get it right back. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.